Thank you so much for joining me today on Monday, April 15, 2019. This is Microcast episode 1. Terrible thing has happened today in Paris, France. Notre Dame has been badly damaged by extensive fires that have burned off the entire roof, falling into the inside. Thankfully, all of the artwork has been removed and is safe, including some piece which seems to be some kind of a religious relic known as the Crown of Thorns. So, some of the responses that I witnessed today have been a little disconcerting to this. Seeing a lot of people with the name Muhammad and other Arab names laughing and being quite joyful at this news online. That's a shame. A photograph was taken of a couple of Arabs that were laughing with Notre Dame burning in the background. Real photograph, not photoshopped. So that's a little bit disappointing, but then we don't know how this fire got started. Let's hope it was just an accident. Let's hope it was an accident. This is an old church, it was built about 850 years ago. It's a big deal. It's a big deal not just to Parisians, but to all the people of the world. It's like 13 million people every year travel to Notre Dame. I've been there. I've been inside. I've taken photos and whatnot. Lived in Paris in the winter of 2001. Was looking after an apartment in the 13th arrondissement for one of Apple's executives. They were off to adopt a baby in Russia. Russia! So anyway, I wish that people would be not rejoicing over something like this. This is a fantastic symbol of Western civilization, and I guess some people can see the negatives, and yes, I can see them too. But I'm grateful for Western civilization, for bringing me personally to this point where I am today. I'm very grateful for that. We all should be grateful. Anyone listening to this, for sure, you are here because, not in spite of, Western civilization. So I hope they rebuild. I noticed that a greedy capitalist, one of France's richest people, has already put forth $113 million to rebuild. And I'm sure it's going to cost more than that, but that does seem like quite a sum. That's not a token amount, that is for certain. So anyway, my thoughts go to the Parisians right now dealing with this real blow, and I pray to God. I'm not a religious person; it's more of a cliche. That we don't find out that this was terrorism, and unfortunately, let me see. I have an article here somewhere, don't I? I have something here about the numbers of churches that have been burning down. I'm not sure which device I had that on here now. That were burning down all over France, or it might have been all over Europe. Anyway, it was 12 this year alone. Not 12 in the last 12 months, 12 in 2019. That's quite a sum. Catholic churches that have been destroyed around France, burned to the ground. This had better not turn out to be one of those. That will not be good. People will not take that. That will create war. Let's pray that it's just an accident. Some wires overheated, caught fire. Let's hope that all. I mean, it should not be too difficult for them to be able to work it out. It shouldn't. So we'll see. We'll see. All right. Thank you for listening. Please like, share. I know this is kind of an odd one, but I just wanted to. I don't have a script here. I never do. I just want to share a little bit. I don't want to come across as staged and putting on an act for a podcast. It's just me. It's kind of giving you a bit of an insight into me and the way I see things. So I don't think the world is in a good spot right now. I think that we're on a tipping point that is being pushed over the edge of a cliff towards a very unsettled world. We are incredibly privileged to live in this world that we do today. We live in the most harmonious time that has probably ever existed on planet Earth. And I know that somewhat of our history of being studying that very intensely. And we are blessed to live in 2019. But this period of calm, this period of stability, may not last, and certainly won't last forever. At some point, it's going to give, and it does look like that time is now. That's an unfortunate thing, but it is what it is. Accept and surrender to what is. All right, so please like, share, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and I'll catch up with you again soon. I don't know if I'll record another one of these this evening, but you know what? It's so cool that you listen to this so soon after I publish them. That's why I like to keep them short. So this one is already over 7 minutes, is my longest so far. That's going to be my max. Have a great night.